Now, this is extremely powerful when you take any sort of training and ask it to break it down and then apply that training to your business. A digital assistant that can answer questions, give advice, or perform tasks using information. Think of it like a super smart calculator that not only does math, but also understands your business needs. This is extremely powerful when you take any sort of training and ask it to break it down and then apply that training to your business. Hey, it's Ronsley. Welcome, you AI geek, to Amplify AI. Consider this podcast your digital compass for you, the business leader wanting to use artificial intelligence ethically and in alignment with your brand's identity to achieve your business goals. Leading and running a business in the world of AI is like solving a Rubik's Cube blindfolded. But this podcast and I are here to make that easy. Every episode is a masterclass in unlocking techniques for using AI as a business leader, founder, owner. Thanks for being here. Let's learn.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. My name is Ronsley. This is episode number 76 of Amplify AI. And we have a really cool one for you because we're talking about the art of AI conversations, all large language models, how digital engagement and efficiency is becoming a thing that we've got to inject into our workflows. We talk about the advanced capabilities of ChatGPT and Claude for business innovation. We explore Bing Chat, the unique internet search that can be done as a result of using Bing Chat and the data-driven decisions that you can make. We unpack Bard and Llama 2's role in transforming the digital communication landscape, and we show you how the idea of knowledge bots can become your business round the clock team member, which is now becoming a very important thing. All right, come, let's learn.
So let's start with ChatGPT, which is on my left-hand side, openai.com, or just Google ChatGPT. Google any of these, and you'll be able to get there. Now, if you look here on the left-hand side, this is ChatGPT. You can use 3.5, which is super fast and very useful. Again, go to episode 31 and check out the difference between 3.5 and 4. 4 has other interesting things that you can do over and above the results that they're trying to create, which is advanced data analysis. So this is ChatGPT. Okay. So what I want to show you is Claude. If you go to claude.ai, you will be able to get this. Now, if you are stuck like me in a different part of the world that's not the United States, and Anthropic hasn't opened your part of the world to access to Claude, then I would suggest using a VPN and using an IPsec connection to connect to the United States and getting access to Anthropic, which is Claude.ai. I'm going to show you what I've done with Claude 2. Now, Claude 2 is extremely powerful. So I had a really great training that a friend of mine, Taki Moore and Kevin Hutto, who unfortunately passed away during COVID, did a long time ago. I wanted to bring back that training. So I put the whole transcript in here, which is a transcript. And I said, this is a transcript of a training. Can you extract the methods used in this training? And it gave me the methods used in this training, which was the main Hydra Facebook strategy, which is exactly what I wanted because I wanted to program that into WriteFlow. And if you see here under content flow, the Hydra breakdown is coded from this particular chat. Now, this is extremely powerful when you take any sort of training and ask it to break it down and then apply that training to your business. So that was Claude. The next thing I want to show you is Bing Chat. Now, bing.com, and you go to chat, and if you have a Hotmail account, you can use that. But you can see here inside Bing that there are different things that you can do. You can ask the same sort of questions that you can ask all the other platforms, but it's very simple in the sense that you give it a prompt and you ask it for a response. And that is better than using search because it's actually thinking for you. And here within Bing, it's got some really interesting differences to ChatGPT and Claude where it gives you references and it searches the internet, which unless you are enabling plugins on GPT-4, you don't have access to the internet, and you don't have access to the internet on Claude 2. So that was Bing Chat. The next thing on our list is Bard. This is a Google product, and bard.google.com is Google's response to ChatGPT, Claude, and all the different other AI chat forms. So you can do something similar, just like in ChatGPT. You can use Bard, you can use Bing, you can use Claude. But there's another one, which is Facebook's, and it's called Llama 2. Now, Llama 2 is a bit complicated in the sense that for Llama 2 in particular, you have to install it. You have to get a GitHub account, install it, know how to run Python, put it on your computer, and then locally run it. Instead, what you can do is you can get a program called poe.com. Just go to poe.com and get it. And it's a regular subscription. Inside poe.com, you get access to different bots, from Midjourney to Claude to GPT-4 to GPT-4 32K access. You get access to Llama 2, and you get access to some pretty cool things inside here, the different bots, and you can explore some pretty cool bots that have already been created by other people. Let's talk about knowledge bots. A knowledge bot is like a digital assistant that can answer questions, give advice, or perform tasks using information it has already been thought or it has already been learned from. Also, for you to think about this, I want you to think about it as a library where the librarian knows exactly what you're looking for and how it can help you get it instantly. But not only that, the librarian can help it apply that knowledge to your current situation. So if you are doing X, Y, Z for a certain type of audience, you can apply the theory of the book, the library, the idea, the training to your current context, which makes this so powerful. And by the way, knowledge bots can do a lot more than just answer questions. They can automate tasks, help you manage your time, and offer personalized solutions, all accessible 24/7. By the way, I forgot to change the spelling of personalized. It's actually spelled with an S for all you Americans. I don't know why you change the English language, but that's personalized. I should have changed that. Let's get into it. For small businesses, especially for one-man people or one-person, for small businesses or especially for one-person businesses, solopreneurs, a knowledge bot is like having an extra pair of hands, an extra pair of brains, an extra pair of everything. And it's a super smart brain, which, by the way, doesn't get tired with the kind of questions you ask it. Some of the times we have team members that would potentially get frustrated because energy depletes, right? However, this is not the case when it comes to a knowledge bot. A knowledge bot can handle customer queries, assist in sales, and even manage parts of your social media, freeing up yourself to do what matters the most. Now, the OpenAI's code interpreter, or advanced data analysis as it's called today, think of it like a super smart calculator that not only does math, but also understands your business needs, because it can take math and kind of make that relevant to the business, especially if it is business data. Understanding how to use this tool is like learning how to fish. And through this whole series, one of the things that I've tried to do more than anything else is teach you how to fish. Teach you the learning and the background and the ideas and the principles and the mistakes not to make the process, rather than just giving you prompts that you can copy and paste, because that is not useful. I want you to learn to fish, because once you know it, you can feed yourself forever. It's crucial to making informed decisions in your business. And today I'm going to show you how to do that. As an example, think of a small business or a one-person show. For that person in particular, it's like having an extra employee or multiple employees who work 24/7 but don't need a salary. And if you want to think about this, I want you to understand that it is someone who is just graduated, and they've graduated in every single degree possible. They're a lawyer, they're an accountant, they're an analyst, they're a computer scientist. They're just graduates that know everything. and you can ask it questions. But if you don't know how to train it, and you don't know how to ask it right questions, and you don't know how to delegate to it, it's kind of not going to do anything for you. So what it will do is it'll help you understand your customers better, it'll improve your products, and it'll even save you money. So as always, let me start with the 3 principles, followed by some applications and how to think about some principal concepts, the important components that make up the advanced data analysis or code interpreter. So the first principle is data interpretation. Data interpretation is like reading a book, but for numbers. Imagine your sales data as a comic book. Each sale is a frame in the comic book, and the code interpreter helps you understand the story these frames are telling, and it does it sequentially. So that sequence is also quite important to understand when it comes to principles in this code interpretation. So the first principle is how data is interpreted, and if you understand this, then you can understand the next principle, because it is on automation. Automation is making a machine do repetitive tasks for you, like I mentioned earlier. It's like having multiple extra employees. When you're thinking about automation, imagine a self-cleaning room. You never have to worry about tidying up, it just does it for you. Another example in the automation field is like thinking of it as a conveyor belt at a grocery store. Checkout, it moves items to the cashier, so you don't actually have to push your stuff. Think of automation in that sense, and that'll help you understand this principle number 2. And principle number 3 is scalability. Scalability means the tool can grow with your business. It's like having a pair of adjustable shoes that fit you, whether you're a kid at size 5 or you grow up to have 10 size shoe like I do. So scalability is all about being adjustable. Another way to think about this is like imagine a magic backpack that expands to hold more items if you need it. I know that Rochelle needs it because every time we have a bag, it's just not enough for So, and another way to think about it is think of it as a tree that grows with more branches. We think of the branches as features as it gets older. So this is something that I want you to understand in terms of principles so that you can really apply it. Hey, AI Geek. Thanks for listening. Your job doesn't stop here. I want you to lend your voice to the conversation. So you can join those conversations, discussions, new trainings, new recordings, and the rest of the AI Geeks by going to aigeeks.co. Also, share this podcast with a friend, another potential AI geek. Until then, much love.